Hello, can I interest you in purchasing some totally affordable looks cosmetics? We have all the things. We have foundation, setting powder, eyeshadow, we have lipsticks, glow, stick, bronzer, we have it all. Yeah. What are you looking for to add to your collection? Yeah, we have our go-to classic everyday blush. It's a very beautiful pink pigmentation, which I think would look lovely on you. We also have our blush contour glow palette in one, if you're looking for one go-to easy. But yeah, you want to try out the blush. Well, the thing is, due to sanitary procedures, we can't apply it on you, but I can swatch it on this paper that I have. Give me 1 second. Just gonna get. Yeah, I had Chick-fil-A for lunch. Okay. So let me just use this. Okay, pretend like this is your face. Okay. And then add some features. So you have nice, lovely hair. Your eyes are nice and big, and beautiful lips as well, I see. Okay, so can you just scoot a little closer for me? Thanks. Okay. Let's give you a little idea of what the blush will be like. So now, do you like blending with brushes or blender, like beauty blender? Okay. Here. Yeah, I can try. I have the blender, but if you prefer the brush, I can do that for you. Just get a good swath of it on the brush. Yeah, it's very easy blendable blush. So you just apply that on the cheekbones. That. And some on the forehead, just because I like to add some everywhere to make it come together. A little bit on the nose, but I definitely emphasize it the most on the cheekbones. Now I can add your neck as well, because often it's important to bring the makeup down to the neck, chest area. So, okay. Yeah, I suggest having a good foundation to have as the base for the blush. I can find your setting powder. Oh, it's right here in front of me. So, yeah. Just go ahead and, yeah, we have our own powder puffs, as they call it. And just get a good amount on the powder puff, and then it should be able to spread and blend evenly over the whole face. Then just gonna apply. Oh. Don't be scared to apply liberally, because it is buildable. It's not like super stark, and it won't crease. It'll be a smooth blend. I can get this paper to stay still. Yeah, it matches to any skin tone, so it does look quite pale on here. That's because it's matching to the back, but for your skin type, it will match quite precisely. But that just goes to show you that even though it's that color, it will match to whatever you place it on. Then you bring it down. You can use the stipple method or you can drag, but I suggest stippling as the best method to keep it smooth and not setting in any creases or pores. Like that. And let me just go in with a little more of the blush. If you want, I can show you one of these blushes. So, yeah, we have the highlight, and then we have different blush tones. The light blush, very deep cranberry blush, darker, and then lighter. More. This is more the middle ground that I like to be in. We have our bronzer and contour, all in one package. Yeah. And all of this makeup is $1 each. So this is the best deal of them all, or the eyeshadow palette as well, because there are lots of colors in there. But I'll just go ahead and show you what this blush looks like on top of the foundation. See? Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? No, it doesn't come out very dark, but it's definitely visible. Yeah. I like to kind of treat it like bronzer sometimes and kind of bring it all the way up. But yeah, I can show you our bronzer. First, let me go in with our cream bronzer stick. And we have the bronzer kabuki brush that goes with that. Complimentary, yeah. You just go right on. You can either apply it directly, or you can go on the stick first and then on the face, so it's not like so stark. But either way, it blends out very well. So I would just suggest, you know, where the sun would hit your cheekbones, upper cheekbones, kind of above the blush, and get that forehead. You know, us big forehead girlies, we gotta cinch the forehead down. So have it go over the forehead, and then back down to be the same as this side. You want to bring it that cheekbone, kind of the C shape. And then if you want, I'm not one for going crazy with the nose contour because I end up ruining the nose when I do that. But the jawline is great. This contour works great on the jawline, cinching that chin, and yeah. But I would suggest the contour specifically for more of the actual contour. And usually I'd have you lift your chin and bring it down under the chin. So that's what the bronzer is looking like. And yeah, no, I think it looked great. Let's see where I have a stick I like to use for, it's like just a little silicone blender for the contour. You can pull it out either way so that it's easier to access either end. But I just go in the contour, just get a good amount on there, and go in and cinch those cheekbones even more, just like that. Gonna go a little bit more contour. You can do a little bit on the sides of the nose if you like, but again, I'm not like brilliant at that. I just mainly do the cheekbones. add some under the chin, and then the forehead, like the side and upper area of the foreheads, if you like to cinch that area in, if you have like a wide forehead or something. I like to add mine to the top of my forehead because I have a 5 head, but it's all whatever your preference is and whatever your priorities are in makeup. So that's the contour look. And then, yeah, I can show you the glow stick. So this is one of my favorites. It makes you look, you know, as they say, like a glazed donut. So it really just brings the look up to a whole nother level. And I just apply it directly to those cheekbones, just like that. And the forehead, a little bit on the chin, tiny bit on the nose, but mainly concentrate on the cheekbones is where all the show is, because that's like what people are drawn to when they see your face, like the eyes and the cheekbones. I feel like get the most spotlight, if you will. Okay. And we can't have the look without doing the eyes, so let's do some mascara. This is the Long Lash mascara because it makes your eyelashes longer. So I like to just make sure I get a good amount on there, and it kind of curls the lashes as you go. And I suggest if you blink while you do it, it really lifts the lashes. Yeah, I like to do the bottom lashes. I know not everybody likes that. But yeah, beautiful, simple, easy, just opens the eyes right up. And I do have a eyebrow pencil slash eyeliner. So here, you just go right on the eyebrow, and since you don't have eyebrows, I would definitely suggest getting this. And just work the arch in there so it doesn't just look like a cartoon, like line straight across your forehead. Just like that. And if you want, you can even use the point directly on the waterline and upper eye to add a bit of mascara for a more cutesy goth girl look. Yeah, I can show you, I have some lipsticks, and then I can show you the, setting powder. Yeah, I have one go-to lipstick. We haven't expanded our brand enough, but this is like a classic go-to. Red lip. What's I looking for? I'm gonna use this for the eyeshadow, and first though, we're gonna set your face. And this actually works as a good base for the eyelids as well before you do the eyeshadow. So yeah, you can see the powder in the lid, and you're just gonna pat directly on that. It looks like I need 3 arms today. Yeah, we're hoping to expand to a bigger store once we get enough funds. Yeah, that looks like plenty, and it'll just set everything in place. Just set the under eyes. No, we currently do not carry concealer, but the foundation acts as a concealer, so I like to just make sure I carefully set the under eyes so they don't crease. Get all the way down the cheek and chin. Make sure you get that forehead good too. And I would suggest definitely stippling and just like pressing lightly wherever it's needed, because since it is a powder, it won't drag very well. And you don't have to worry about going too heavy-handed on this. As you can see, it's a very light powder. And with that coverage on top, it will keep your makeup set in place all day. Yeah. Just gonna go ahead and fix some of the, we have this, what we call the magic blender, because it just blends out any rough edges and anything that wasn't fully blended. You can go in afterwards with this and blend it, whatever it is that needs to be continued blending. Yeah, it's like common to not blend the edges of the face or like down the neck very well, so I would suggest using it for that. And any other areas that you see might need to be blended. Above that area, above the eyebrows, and like there. Yeah, above the lips definitely doesn't always get blended enough, and you want to make sure that blends out so it doesn't crease. Okay. Now for the lipstick. Like I said, a very classic go-to red lip. Yeah. So it goes on smooth and soft and easy. It's like just a very soft, smooth, blendable lipstick. And I even, if you want to go crazy, you can even dab it on the cheekbones and blend that out. Let me just use this. Right, it adds just a nice, beautiful rouge, deeper rouge color to the cheeks. If you're wanting that special, just a little extra something for a night out, you know. But yeah. As you can see, it's a beautiful lipstick. You feel like it's not dark enough. You're not seeing the same thing I am. I think, I don't know what you're talking about, because it's beautiful, and I think the whole look comes together, especially the bronzer, blush, lips, and glow all in one is actually coming together very beautifully with the eyebrows. So which part of it are you not like seeing correctly? You feel like it just looks plain still? Oh, that's because we haven't added the eyeshadow yet. I feel like once you add the eyeshadow, it really brings the look together. So let me show you. Yeah, it stands for Totally Affordable Looks Cosmetics. But when I made that name, I didn't realize it spelled out talc, and so I have to put in like parentheses on my products that it is actually like free, talc free. There's no talc in these products. You don't have to worry about, because we don't want cancer or anything like that, and it's animal friendly. We don't test it on animals. So okay, so yeah, we have beautiful variety. Let me get the eyeshadow brush. So yeah, if you wanted one that like matched the darker rouge blush, I suggest that one. This one's like closer to like that light blush if you just want your eyes to tie in with the whole look. And then like this is a more bronzy orange eyeshadow, which is good for like bringing out like the blue if you have blue eyes, complementary colors and stuff like that. But yeah, then we have some shiny shimmery ones for like a special night out, special occasion. They do have some sparkle and shine to them. This is a lime green because, you know, we just love a fun time sometimes. So there are, as you can see, some very strong bold colors, but who wants a boring neutral palette? Not me. So yeah, we can. Which color would you like to try? You want to go straight in with the green, but you want to mix it with this next to it? Okay. Yeah, that would actually be beautiful, like to kind of tone down the green but still have a little pop of that lime in there. Okay. Just gonna apply that directly on. Go on one more time, make sure we get, yeah, beautiful. And this palette right now is also $1, so that is good. Yeah, I got some makeup on my hands now. Whoops. And you can even use the end to kind of fix. Okay, see that I think now will help you like really realize the whole look. You just think the makeup isn't dark enough. Well, I guess it depends on what you prefer. I guess you really like really bold looks, but I like to keep it subtle, minimal, natural, no makeup, so. But if that's not what you're looking for, I will suggest, though, like not skipping out on this deal because it is $1 per product, so. And I'd ask that you would give me a shout out on the Instagrams, on the wherever you are at, so that we can get totally affordable looks promoted. Yeah, it probably also has to do with like once it's on your skin you can see it better. It might also just be the lighting in here. You like, okay, that is a win. So which of the products, okay, you definitely want the blush. Okay, did you want the blush bronzer? No, just the, okay. And the glow stick. Okay. You want, yeah, I can remind you. So we had the setting powder, the bronzer, which comes with the kabuki brush. You did want that, okay. Lipstick, you want that, okay. The mascara. Yeah, I gotta make sure the lid stays on. Sometimes it doesn't snap closed. And our magic blender. Foundation, which comes with the powder puff. Okay, so that would be, you think you don't want the mascara, okay, but you want setting powder, okay, glow stick, blush, foundation, bronzer, lipstick. All right, let me grab a baggie for you real quick. I think I left them in the back. Okay, so the glow, this bronzer, and okay, so that is 7 products in total. Here you go. Here, I can just set it over here for you. and with tax it will be 50 extra cents, so $7.50. You have it with you? Okay. In cash? Okay. Oh, sorry, I think I might have knocked one of those out of your hand, but that's okay. If it's just a penny, I won't count it against anybody. So 1, 2, 7. Okay. It's 25, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, it looks like that penny that I think it might have fell in the drain, but it's okay. Being short 1 penny is no biggie. Okay, our printer is running out, so let me write you out a receipt and get this in our system. Okay. Blush. It was. Okay. For your records, and you can even show it off to your friends, like how affordable this makeup really is. So just like that. Yeah, just put that in your baggie for you. Alrighty, thank you so much for your time today. I hope you enjoy and see how bold the look really comes together on your face when you apply it at home, because you'll be surprised. Yeah. Alrighty, thank you, take care now.